Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. Today I got another smart home product. Not really a smart home product, but a smart garden product, or a product used for your home. And that is a set of Vont. They're solar-powered spotlights in cool white. So here's the box. You guys know I never really get too involved in the box. It's just a cardboard box. Solar-powered, ambient light sensor, and they're water. They say proof. I always like to say water resistant because I found nothing is really waterproof, especially stuff like this. It does have an IPX7 rating. Here is the light, and this is a 2-pack. Price on these right now is $26.99, and there's a 40% off coupon. So pretty good price point. You have what appears to be, let's see here, how many we have? We have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 LEDs right in the front, and a large solar panel on top. Now, I'll tell you, depending on where you may live, having a larger solar panel is important. I've had some of those solar lights that when the weather starts to turn and you don't get that direct bright sunlight, they just don't charge anymore. Time will tell how these work, but some of the other lights I have that have comparable, or what appears to me to be similar solar panels, seem to charge with minimal daylight, or minimal sunlight. It can be indirect sunlight. Now, I don't know if these do that. Only time will tell, but pretty cool. They do give you the ground stakes. You can pop these in the ground. I'm probably going to use these in my front kind of landscape bed, kind of shining up at the plants. I think it'll look pretty cool. As far as the brightness, there's 2 different settings and an on-off switch, and I like the fact they put the on-off switch because sometimes, if we get really bad weather, again, depending on how these charge, I've had other solar lights that, if you have them where they're barely getting a charge and you're just charging a little and then you're extinguishing, charging a little, extinguishing, or draining the battery basically, you start to damage that battery. And kind of once you damage it, yeah, you can replace it, but you have to be a little handy, and I just think most people aren't going to do that. So I like the fact you have a power button for on high mode or low mode. So just to kind of give you an idea what it looks like here. See, in this room it's dark enough. Whoops, let me cover it up. Give an idea of what it looks like. Let me hit the button here. Here's it looks like the brighter mode, and then off. That's about it, really. Other cool thing I do like about them is that you have the ability to remove the stake, and you can actually screw this directly into a wall. So I may end up using this maybe on the backyard fence, maybe in the front. Not really sure yet. I might put this on the side of the house, kind of shining up, giving kind of that eerie look. A lot of folks use kind of spotlights to kind of highlight different parts of their landscape. Time will tell on how bright these are, but so far, I've been pretty happy with the Vont stuff. I've worked with them before on some of their flashlights, some of their headlamps and bike lights. So they do a lot of solar stuff. I think they have one of their flagpole lights I reviewed in the past. So I'm sure these are going to be great. As far as the description on here, and I'm going to put the link in the description where you can read about it. They get a 4.5 star. They are rated as a #1 bestseller on Amazon. And it says they're upgraded for 2022. Here we go. Add life to your trees and enjoy the satisfying light show at night. They try to sell you on it there. Give you the. It says 16 LEDs throwing 120 degrees of lighting angle, and look more handsome than 4 to 6 LED lights. That is subjective. 2 brightness modes. It says here low mode will last 12 hours and high mode will last 6. Depending on that's cool that you can you get a little more time, basically double the run time, probably half the light, and they say they have a lifetime warranty. That's pretty incredible. I'll tell you, I don't. I'm gonna have to put that to the test because may need that right now. I'm gonna have to put that to the test because I found that not many solar lights really stand the test of time. Now, I'm not, again, down talking these lights at all. I've been very happy with Vont, but I've had other brand solar lights that you put them out there and they just, even though they have that weather resistance rating, they just can't stand the test of time. So, if this does fail, and what I will tell you, what I think is pretty cool about this is that, I find that lights like this or solar lights tend to fail because of seams where water gets in. Now, I'm not sure how this panel is made, but at least the edges, there's no seams in this. Now, of course, if you are going to be pointing this up at something, which you probably will be if you're sticking it in the ground, what I would consider a weak point, or possible weak point, is the front here, where this is actually a seam where you have the crystal. But based on the way that based on the way it's designed, from what I can tell, it's almost like there's a gutter around here, and I feel like that the lights are somewhat protected, maybe from water, but I can't tell if there's actually a seal in there or not. But time will tell. One thing I recommend if you do buy these, I would probably just don't over tighten, but just kind of make sure that these screws here, these hex screws on the front, are snug. Don't over tighten, don't crack anything. But I think that might help the longevity. But to have a lifetime warranty, that's pretty incredible. So what I want you guys to do is, you guys know I'm a stickler for policy. So if you buy these and you have a problem that they fail and you want to take advantage of your lifetime warranty and you have a problem, let me know, because I will definitely upload that to my channel. I don't let companies advertise things falsely and not honor their agreement. So keep that in mind. But so far, I've always been pretty happy with Vont. Time will tell how these last, but that's really about it. Let me know if you have any questions. I want to thank Vont again for the generosity and working with Fat Cat Collections. I love stuff like this because, and here's the reason. I love stuff like this because even if I can't find a spot for these, my mom loves when I bring stuff like this up to the house. So we put those, position those around her house. Some of the multicolored LED tea lights that I got from other companies. I don't really have a use for them, but my mom loved putting them in the pumpkins. You know, we had the house glowing. It's fantastic. So thank you, Vont. Let me know if you have any questions. As always, guys, have a wonderful day and take care.